Okay. How did you learn these skills?
It's a pretty long story, but I'll tell you in a short.
Tell me a story. I got
Uh,
time.
yeah, sure. Basically, I'm from Nepal, where the technologies lacks and the pretty the place is very difficult to live there. You cannot even get like electronic parts. If you want some electronic parts, really you need to round search for all the markets. Even it's hard to get it. So basically, what I did was when I was a child, uh, everyone gets the toys for playing,
Okay.
but the thing is, I was only the curious person. I never played it like other children. Like if the car is moving and the toys are moving, toy cars, remote control, how it works. Exactly, I was curious how it works. Like other children play like mm, normally children, but I work as a, uh, I play as a like a kid scientist.
Yeah.
I was, yeah, how it works exactly when I was a child, and that curiosity takes plays a big role, and it plays very big role in my life. And from the childhood, I was about learning things like how it works. So basically, I started searching on the internet and opening the. I open all the screws of the car, remote control car, and I
Uh-huh.
see. I didn't even understand what was that moving motors and that in my childhood, but I learned it. Like
Wow.
it rotates right, and the car turns right like that, and it moves the right direction.
Wow.
So I was from the poor family. So basically, it was hard for me to learn the things because uh, for to learn the course or to get some course, it we need to pay fee.
Okay.
So what I did was I didn't have money and anything. So I basically start from scratch, from zero. I went to the place where people throw the waste. It's the dumping site.
Really?
Yeah,
So what
and
are you looking for when you're there?
I was looking for the electronic parts and uh, the gadgets and the things that people throw away. I pick up everything there, each and everything. I bring back it to my home and start to clean it and just unscrew it and open the things. And I start learning one by one what exactly is the what is the circuit board, what is the wire. It was
What age are you when you're doing this? When you started doing
uh,
this?
I was 10 years old.
All right. So you're 10 and then you're going to these sites where people are throwing things away and you're looking
Yeah,
for electronics.
yeah, exactly.
So then you're teaching yourself the circuit board, how things work. Uh yeah, explain more like that journey of like learning and
Yeah,
pursuing that
and the
curiosity.
journey begins. Journey begins like I want to be an engineer,
Nice.
and so basically I started collecting the things and from the broken parts. I collect everything and make a good product. Like that was 2014. I made a charger. It was a mm, charger from where you can charge your device from your friend's device.
Really?
Yeah,
So
and
you made a charger that you could use your friend's phone to charge your own phone?
yeah,
Wow.
and I didn't notice that, but in 2016, I noticed the same product on the Amazon. Uh, it was selling. The same product was selling after like 3 years. I was amazed by that thing.
So what's going through your mind when you see it, the same product that you created on Amazon?
I was shocked for a while. Wow, how can it be? But I was happy, like, wow, I did something great, and it keeps motivating me. And about the computers, for me, I didn't have computers, so there will be a question like, how did you learn the graphic designing
Uh-huh.
and photography like that? I told you before, I collect the each and everything. So what I did was, I one thing for the photography, I started with the mobile photography. I didn't even have a mobile at that time, so
So you don't have a
nothing.
phone and you're gonna figure out how to edit
Yeah,
photos
nothing.
from
I
a
had
phone.
nothing from zero. I
Yeah.
started, and I found a Nikon lens. It was a 50mm lens,
Okay.
and a phone, a Nokia phone. It was Nokia N10, like that.
Okay.
It was a very famous phone at that time, and it was all damaged. But I just unscrew it, and I started studying about it, and I repaired it. Exactly, it works. Like, I was amazed. Oh, how can it be? And
So
later
then
on, mhm,
so then you found a lens and then you figured out how to take photos with it or edit photos.
how to take photos first, because
Okay.
uh, from the lens I attach it to the mobile device.
And that's a pretty nice lens, right?
Yeah, it's a prime lens. It was it was nice for me because I found it on the waist. I picked it up and cleaned everything, and it was damaged, but I unlocked everything from phone, and I attached the lens into the phone, so it keeps me like it was like a DSLR now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Front display and back lens, and I started capturing the photos, and like I started taking pictures, learning photography from the scratch zero. I will like a
Oh.
camera. It's a camera.
So okay, so you built a charger, you built a camera. What other
Mm-hmm.
things did you build?
Uh, and now for the editing, probably it's need a PC computer.
So then you built a computer.
Yeah, sure.
So how did you build the computer?
uh, I found some parts from the dumping site. So I collect the motherboards and RAMs, hard disks, and the displays
You
and
found all those
everything.
things at the dumping site.
Yeah, I
Really?
found it. Yeah, because in Nepal, uh, it's high chance to get these types of things because people once used, uh, and they try to repair it. So if they can't repair it, it is impossible to rebuild the thing again because we.
So
Mhm.
so were people thinking that these parts were no good anymore and they
Yeah,
had no
exactly.
use for them? Yeah.
Yeah, because our country lacks of resource, so it's hard to find the parts of the electronic parts. We need. We can't even order from the international like Amazons and other.
So there's not something over in Nepal that you can
Yeah,
find products
not
easily?
not easily.
Okay. So then once
Yeah.
you put together this computer, what things were you using it for?
Uh, First, it was very slow computer for me, so I need to make it faster.
Okay.
I've installed the antivirus, and one thing about in our country is we can use any kind of software, and it's legal. Like, you can hack, you can crack it, use the piracy softwares, movies, anything
Okay.
are available for free.
Okay. Well, that's helpful.
And that was very helpful for me because I got chance to learn so many software which cost thousands of dollars.
Yeah. What kinds of software are you did you get that you use most?
There I use Photoshop,
Of course. Yeah.
Photoshop, Lightrooms. I started using it, but the computer was very slow. So
Okay.
I need to wait for like 30 minutes for one editing. Like if you turn on the brightness little bit high,
Hmm.
I need to wait for 30 minutes. Like the PC was very old and slow.
Yeah. So you put
Like
this
it looks.
computer together, but it
Mhm.
but it's slow, right?
Yeah.
So you have to wait like 30 minutes for like a program to start operating or to like,
Y- Yeah, it's programmed to operate for it took 30 minutes and mostly it hangs all the time.
so how frustrating was that?
It was very frustrating. Like sometimes the software has forced to close
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it
you have to do
was
that over
like,
and over. Did you do anything to speed
yeah,
it up?
I tried to clean up its junk file and I try to find the other RAMs, try to increase its RAM
Uh-huh.
capacity. And later on, the I was interested in technology, so I was very interested as well in cybersecurity because I want to survive at that time.
Hmm.
So I didn't even pay the bills of my internet around 8 years. For the 8 years, I didn't pay.
Really?
Yeah, because I told you I made a computer. So from the computer, I start learning hacking because
Which led you into cybersecurity.
yeah, I need to survive anyhow. So what should I do? I didn't have an option. I didn't have money.
Yeah.